Speedfest, I really need you on board. Like, seriously, I really need you on board. But can you play Bard? For more guard, Banish hits on the 2, now SKN a little bit exposed, but the oppression hits on the 3, the smash! It's Bard's combo! It's disgusting from Spirit to Score Gaming! And they suddenly turn the game around with a combo wombo! Level 4 as well. And the damage from Boomerang Hunter is pretty good. Bomber has to be careful. Life bar getting low, but Chef will heal him up. Serpent really going down here. Who will take it? It will be NRG. So Janshi's here with Wraith or Infernape on the 2 as well. And the Boomerang bounce, it's good! The damage, the AoE burst is too much for NRG. And once again, in the 5v5 team fights, they hold no candle in this mid-game. And we're back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the playoffs. We're here. We're against NRG. We have not beaten them at all this season, so this will be a make it or break it for the squad. We will see how it goes. Oh my! Why is there patch notes before the playoffs, man? Oh my gosh, please. Please, don't nerf fighter. Just don't nerf fighter. Okay, Vampire got deleted from the game. Still B tier though. I don't think these nerfs remove him from the game. It is bad. Chef got nerfed. You're in the dumpster. You're okay. You're in a bad spot though. Archer got deleted from the game. Holy, what the hell? 48 MS. I think you're C tier. Maybe B tier? No, C tier. You can't even last hit at 65 damage. Okay, Sniper got nerfed again. Guys, can you stop picking Sniper? She's bro. Yeah, she's out of here. She's hitting much harder than intended, leaving opponents back. Still A tier. That nerf, that nerf does nothing. Oh my god, fighter got nerfed. It's cooked. It's cooked. It's cooked. What are these nerfs? Overwhelming late game. Bro, his late game is not the reason why fighter is good. Stop playing with me. Stop lying. Stop lying. Necromancer is A tier after. Okay, still, but HP nerf on a character that needs to be a really strong laner is pretty bad. But I've said this before. The way you nerf the way you nerf scaling people is you nerf their early game, and the way you nerf snowballing heroes is you nerf their scaling. That's how you nerf one or the other. Because nerfing a ceiling of something that hits its ceiling really fast is easiest way to nerf it, and nerfing the floor of something that takes a while to build up is the fastest way to nerf it, because then you have to ask yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? That's really always how it is. At least that's how conceptually it's always been. I've noticed, at least in Dota 2. That's how it's always happened, is the opposite. Nerf is the biggest penalty to a certain type of archetype. Bard got buffed. That's not going to do anything. Spirit Caller got buffed. It's not going to do anything. Animator got buffed. That's actually a big deal. She might be S tier. That's 68 HP and 24 AP. That's not nothing. I mean, I think she's already S tier. Lightning Mage should already be S tier. Both of them are S tier, actually. Monk, I mean, you're definitely A tier. Actually, Lightning Mage is probably A tier. The ability power early game buff on a scaling carry I've already mentioned, that's insanely strong. Prisoner got buffed. Incredible. I think C tier. No, Bomber got buffed. Okay, Bomber scaling is pretty good. That's great. Demon got buffed. What? They buffed Demon before the playoffs. Oh my god. Thank you. Yes, his HP pool is still Garbonzo. Maybe we the C tier still, I think. But attack damage buff is excelente. We love those. We love to see it. Prisoner buff. I don't think it's gonna. Okay, I think this is fine. Lightning Mage is still a permaban here. Again, Division 2, our team is just incredibly dumb. Like, I don't think Lightning Mage in isolation is actually that strong, but respectfully, our team is stupid, man. Like, the Lightning Mage getting full duration ult on my AD carry should never be happening, but it does. Okay, the Fanmura Conspiracy Core game is improving quickly. I see. Let the momentum expand the campaign. We are going to stop them. We are going to stop them. Yeah, top tier. Yeah, let's do it. Animation draws sessions after buffs. This actually is warranted. This buff is huge. That's 24 points of ability power and 68 points of HP. That matters on a character like Shadowmancer. The only nerfs that really didn't change anything was the one on Fighter. This doesn't really change anything. I mean, I did say snowballing characters, how you nerf them is by lowering their floor. And this does lower his floor. But I don't know. I don't think it lowers his floor enough. You know what I mean? He did lose... How much HP did he lose? Damn, he lost 260 HP. That's crazy, actually. Damn. Bro, he has less HP late game than Demon. That's a real... I mean, they're hitting Fighter where it hurts. I already talked about this. The worst thing you can do to something that scales is something that snowballs is you nerf it scaling, and they're doing just that. His ceiling, when he hits it really quickly, is just not gonna be as high as like Gunner or something. The fact that Gunner didn't get nerfed is ridiculous, but like criminal. Federal offense. Lin buff. I said Lin buff. Lin upgrades to the stats. SKN upgrades. SKN might be one of our best players. Feedfest as well. Same thing. Oh yeah, someone mentioned Feedfest might not be listening because he can't speak Korean or American. English. That's the word. Where is Feedfest? Feedfest, is it true? Is it because you can't speak Korean or English or American? Shut the... Anyways. Alright, let's sort this out. Alright, how about this? Okay, we teach him how to speak American. Yeah? And then we'll just, like, reduce the amount of position change. Hopefully that is sufficient. Feedfest, actually, yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. I'm not sure how fast it'll train, but... Maybe when his comms is, like, significantly better, it, like... But wait, no. But guys. Lin doesn't speak a lick of English. How is Lin communicating then? Is Lin just the GOAT? Is this just like a faker thing where he's just like, yeah, I can't speak English, but also I don't care. Like, is this what it is? Lin can't speak a lick of English. How is he so good? Someone please explain. Because I understand. Like, some people might think, oh, he's like, you know, Feedfest is not communicating. That's why he's so bad. But Lin isn't either. That's hilarious though. That is hilarious that Lin can't speak English either. We have 2 Chinese players on our team. Maybe only Feedfest and Lin are communicating. But it still doesn't make sense. Feedfest is straight up trolling. Is it? I mean, maybe support. Maybe for support it matters more. Maybe that's why. Well, SKN buffs are pretty good. I mean, all of these buffs are amazing. Everyone keep scaling. Orion, Rex, 3 stats on a week is incredibly low. Man, what are you doing? Why is your efficiency here? What? Get that out, brother. Nope. Yeah, Rex, I need you to scale up more than just 3 points. That would be great. Alright, here we go, man. It's here. It's time. Lin merchandise nearly sold out. Alright, we need more merch. Buy more of these. And alright, let's add one more product. Lin poster. We need the Lin Sanity posters. We'll sell them for $15 each. Buy 300 pieces. The Lin Sanity posters are out now, everybody. Feel free to buy them. Lin Sanity posters. Virtual Core Gaming. Okay. We are overwhelming favorites. I don't know how that happened. 6-7! Oh my god! This wasn't intentional. But even the gods align with us. I cannot believe. Can we get a 6-7 in the comments below? If you won't type a 6-7, at least subscribe. Okay? Wow. I cannot believe that is our power ranking. That is incredibly hilarious. There is no way. They truly put us... I cannot believe... Alright, 6-7 is on our side. Surely we cannot lose. I do want to keep track of the Div 1 as well. I am curious about Div 1, so... Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Wow, they banned Lightning Mage for me. Crit! Oh my god, what are you doing here? We banned Gunner, get him out of here. Pyromancer ban. We get rid of Monk, I think. What do we usually ban? I think we do usually ban Monk here. Let them have Fighter if they want to take it. I don't think... Okay, they'll take Knight. We take Boomerang, Hunter, Fighter. That's our opening sequence here. Demon is open. They might take it because he got buffed. Bomber is also probably gonna... What? Okay, well, they leave... Demon open, and we'll give Feedfest Jiangxi, probably? Like, wait. Actually, while we're here, it might be not a terrible idea to experiment with a really, like a hyper carry support. I mean, we've already put Feedfest on White Mage, and it's not gone well. Just sorry, I can't do it. No, I think we just take Prisoner for Feedfest. I mean, I'm not against experimenting. I just don't think he's capable of doing anything with the experiment. So we have Demon top, so it's jungle. Can Shadowmancer jungle? Shadowmancer can jungle. I think it's actually a good idea. Let's try Shadowmancer jungle. I mean, she can't get ganked in the jungle. Plus, she scales really well. So I think that's fine. Fighter mid. Lin gets his signature demon. And SKN, let's try Shadowmancer in the jungle. We'll have you gank. I know there's a suggestion like you shouldn't gank with them because they can gank. The reason why I have them set to gank is so that they actually go out and apply pressure. I'm not expecting a kill. I just need them to be like a presence to either reset waves or shove the enemy later out so they don't take towers very fast. Or they don't take the tower as quickly. And that's really good enough for me, to be honest. So their damage is mixed and very minimal. Our biggest threat here is the Vampire, like one-shotting somebody. SKN, just go magic, magic, magic. Bronze Walker, magic resist first since you are against Vampire. I don't think Bomber is gonna like one-shot us or something. Magic resist first on Feed Fest is a good idea. Like, and TCC is pretty good here. We have a hard engage comp. I think that's good. I need to turn off highlights immediately as soon as I get in. Up. Game number 1. NRG versus Spiritus Core Gaming. Spiritus Core Gaming, with a massive turnaround, have found themselves in the playoffs against NRG, who they have not beat this entire season. So we will see if something will change today. Crit. Finding SKN in the jungle will force him out of it. The bombs nearly hit him, but he will survive. Bronze Walker as well in the area is getting harangued by Crit, who will level up from the wave. But still, Bronze Walker still level 1. Will likely have to base. Meanwhile, bottom lane actually, Feedfest getting a kill as Bard is out of position in the jungle, and they just harass him to death. The chain hits by Feedfest and will get first blood. Bronze Walker getting poked in the mid lane. Still, with a low HP of Fighter, it's very hard to stay in the lane early game, but should be alright to recall here. Vampire pushes very slowly until level 3, which he does hit. But Fighter should arrive in time, should hit that level 3 pretty well. Lin in the top side as well. Same problem. Low HP means getting harassed out easier, but should be alright in the long term. Bronze Walker, with the Magic Resistance item first, does let him stick around in the lane a little. Vampire, but Bomber again harassing SKN. He cannot get this camp for himself. Now behind 2 camps. But again, should be alright. Eventually should scale out of it once he hits level 3 to clear camps faster. Should be fine and dandy. Bomber, really known for his harassment, so should be alright. Mid lane though, tower damage taken by Vampire, and Hook will go down. Bronze Walker immediately taking advantage of that misplay by Vampire to get his own kill. And Spiritus Core Gaming off to a solid start here. But the biggest concern I have is SKN being still level 3, it will be incredibly unfit to try and take this Serpent. So it may be conceded here, or at least there has to be some communication that this is not playable, and it isn't. So SKN, actually, yeah, someone communicated that Serpent is unplayable because SKN is not even ready for it, so we'll just base. Taunt connects in Feedfest. Feedfest takes a lot of tower damage, but we'll be alright. And now Bronze Walker is proxying the wave. Okay. I don't know why he was doing that. Cutting creep waves seems a little risky, but I mean, Bronze Walker is feeling pretty brave, I suppose. Lin topside will take that tower easily enough for himself. Fear lands onto 4Z as well, but the swap will miss. So that'll be the end of that engagement as Demon continues to scale. Meanwhile, again, bottom lane actually, Orion gets caught by the Knight Bard as they just poke him and taunt him under tower and dive him completely. Just take him out. Feedfest being harassed here by Bomber. Forced attention away, which gets Orion killed. But the gold lead still heavily favoring Spiritus Gaming as Lin is taking a second tower. Can someone go gank this demon? Why is Demon just doing this? They're just letting Demon do this. Okay. Mid lane, SKN now on Vampire. I'm not sure if Hook should try and force this tower take. He gets stunned up. Lin is here. Batstorm used to dodge the smash. Really good play there by Hook. Bronze Walker still trying to force the play here, but I don't think there is one. And has to back off. Bomb thrown. SKN is getting harassed in this entire game. Meanwhile, topside, speaking of harassed, Lin chasing down 4Z here. Nearly gets him, but gets under tower and will survive. Same with Knight, actually. Managed to get under tower, even with Feedfest committing the Wrecking Ball. A pretty good by the side of NRG. Avoiding deaths on all angles. Orion gets immobilized, and Batstorm will one-shot him as Hook will rotate for that gank. He did take bottom tower in the meantime, which is a good injection of cash. But now Knight, out of position, Banner is down, but I'm not sure if this is enough damage. Bard ult used, and Feedfest taunted and blows up from the damage of Bomber, as Morgard now being attempted here by NRG. And right now, with 2 dead on the side of Spiritus, it's a little hard to contest. Lin is rotating, Bronzewalker has ult in a couple of seconds. I'm not sure if he has enough time. Banishes up to 2, but I'm not sure if that's good enough, as Lin has to back off. And in the end, SKN on Shadowmancer, maybe not the best, as the wave clear I thought would be good enough to clear the camps. Evidently was not. Feedfest, middle lane, gets a taunt off, but should be alright. Magic resistance scaling is fine. Smash will miss from Bronzewalker there. This Morgan buff. We'll see if it does something for NRG. Batstorm moving forward, but hit nothing. Banner is also down. Feedfest takes a bit of damage. Bard ult used, but the damage is pretty good, as crits blows them up. NRG now pressing the advantage, taking another tower, and SKN walks straight into them and dies. Orion as well, now in a terrible position as he ults. The boomerang bounces, but he is in a terrible position here. Not sure if she should be standing there, and he gets out in time. NRG, who was behind in gold, now swings it heavily in their favor. 1,000 the gold lead, I should say. As the side of Spiritus Core Gaming struggle to find an angle for a team fight right now. Not very easy when your jungler is Shadowmancer and is rapidly behind with no ult available. Batstorm hits, and Fighter will go down with the Bard ult, really benefiting the solo carry of Vampire here, as they just play 5-man. But the split push is disgusting from Lin. He pushes another tower down. Even though they've had Morgard, they have only taken 1 tower, has NRG, as they're sort of forced to 5-man death ball. And it doesn't net them more than a single tower. And that's not really good enough, in my opinion, for first Morgard. I mean, regardless, if they get second Morgard, they'd be able to turn it around regardless. SKN still trying to jungle, at least until that first item. Would be good. Orion getting chased down by Crit here. The bombs are solid, but Orion manages to escape in time. Feedfest getting taunted forward, but he'll be alright. Fighter is here with him. And although they don't have damage together, I mean, eventually, Smash follows through, and Vampire has to respect it. Batstorm used to escape defensively, as Lin is pushing out top again, man. He is just being a nuisance, as Vampire is getting caught and will go down to Orion, who joins the damage output, and Lin is still pushing top. NRG has to come in to respond to this. Lin is caught, but he just walks away. He's getting away with murder right now. And Spiritus Core Gaming are getting away with more than that. Everyone on NRG is pushing down waves as Morgard is being taken. Spiritus Core just taken under their noses. They are not in any position to contest it. The waves are too pushed in. Bard is pushing bottom. Not even in range to contest. As now, Swap's not going to hit, but Lin, he's in demon form. He's chasing the Bard. He is not going to escape this. The kill is good. Now Knight puts the banner down, keeps himself alive, and Bomber really trying to force a play here. Feeling the pressure as one of the only 2 carries on NRG's team to make something happen, as it does feel like Spiritus Core Gaming's team is slowly scaling up to being insurmountable. Root lands onto the Knight, but SKN getting harassed here by Spirit Caller. It's pretty good. Lin now pushing down topside. Tower in the mid lane will collapse here for the side of NRG. As the Bomber goes down, that's one of the damage dealers dead. Now Knight is under contention. The Morgard minion is doing so much work. Fear hits onto him, and Lin will finish the job. Tower will fall, and Spiritus Core Gaming will defeat NRG, even with a rocky mid-game. Bronzewalker and Lin keeping them in this game, even with SKN's poor performance. I mean, these two, man, they have had redemption arcs. For Bronzewalker, I wouldn't say he's had a redemption arc, mainly because I don't put him on anyone else. Maybe if I put him on, like, Jiangxi and he goes crazy, I will. Wait, he did go crazy in Jiangxi, I think. Yeah, no. Lin and Bronzewalker have had a massive character arc this season. Going from... I mean, not Lin. Lin has been consistent, but Bronzewalker himself. Amazing character arc. Went from absolutely throwing every game to Hey, maybe he's a stable mid laner. You know who hasn't had a character arc this season though? Feedfest. Feedfest is still Feedfest. 2, 3, or 1. He's doing his best, guys. I've accepted it. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. Oh my god, of course, because it's the playoffs. We don't have first pick either. That's not good. We leave Gunner open. Are they gonna first pick Gunner and I'm cooked? We'd have to run double assassin bot lane, steal Knight, put it on top or something. No, we can put Knight mid, actually. And give no, we can't put. Wait, Fighter has 100 AD. Maybe we can put him jump. We got Monk here. Okay, interesting. They let us have Gunner Knights, which is probably the best. No, Gunner Fighter. Duh. Don't let them have Fighter. Oh, that's stupid. They steal Demon this time. We take Knight. And then what is our answer to Demon? Blader? I mean, it was Circus Blader. I mean, Lynn's Circus Blader is pretty cracked. That was our response to Demon. It's just a better lane. SKN will need to be on a carry though, like probably Hunter, probably White Mage, Shadowmancer. Holy, okay, so they're all damage. They've made it basically impossible to account for everyone's damage. Like basically, our fighter is full cooked this game. There's nothing they can do. For jungle, I think Hunter is pretty good for SKN. I think that is the play here. It's a white mage jungle, right? Or is this double mage bottom? Might be double mage bottom. Regardless, Gunner should scale into this game very, very easily. Lin top is fine. SKN, yeah. And Hunter. So we're playing around the anchor, which is Fighter. They banned Boomerang Hunter this time. But we, luckily, right at the end of our regular season, we kind of learned how to deal with that. So that's great. The question now is, how do we build this? Okay, Lin gets the ideal lane. Lin has won this lane before. So I don't doubt his capabilities of surviving it again. Go magic resistance though. SKN, same thing. We need to account for magic resistance. Like, I get it, they have AD damage, but like the magic poke will be worse because then my team won't even go in. They'll be like too worried to go in at all. And that just sounds like a nightmare. Magic resistance, feed fest, and defense second. Again, I wish there was a way to set it up so that the support doesn't go for the tier 5. I wish you could tell them, hey, go tier 4, tier 4. Like, I would rather have them have one Eternal Iron Plate and Soul's Edge over, like, finishing Veil of Annihilation or something. Like, I don't get why that's not a setting. Especially for a role who doesn't get the most money. Like, it's whatever anyways. Orion's build's fine. I mean, to be honest, they don't really have HP. Like, we can just go double crit and then AD later. The reason why we build AD is because we're accounting for armor, like the defensive items being ready for the enemy team. But who is building tank on their team except for Prisoner? So I think we just don't go double crit and full send it. Top side gank. SKN just cover Lin, and then hopefully Feedfest will cover Orion. And then the mid lane is a bit of a mess. I think Bronzewalker is going to be perma shoved under tower, which is good. SKN has the opportunity to make a difference there, so we'll have to see. Game number 2, Spiritus Core Gaming versus NRG. Spiritus Core Gaming have taken games off of NRG, so this means nothing. But it was an incredible comeback by them, especially after losing the mid game to the death ball of NRG. The resourcefulness of Lin and Orion split pushing the side lanes and buying a lot of time for their team to scale was pretty huge. SKN getting ganked again by Crit here, trying to escape as Feedfest will rotate into the jungle to try and cover him. Luckily though, it's not necessary as Bronzewalker getting harassed completely out of tower range. But we'll be fine here. Batches up the White Mage. Has to be careful here. I'm not sure if White Mage should be this close to the tower. Line Blast will hit him. So the tower will strike back. And now Bronzewalker looking for a play. Hits the stun. And Bronzewalker does it again. First blood goes to the mid laner. As White Mage, you can already tell he was overextending. Incredible stuff there. Top lane. Pretty even so far. Both players. Pretty top of the field of Division 2 here, so it's going to be complete mind games. As again, Crit ganking SKN in the jungle. SKN has not had a great time in the jungle here, especially in this series, but hopefully he turns it around in this matchup as the gold is pretty even, so it'll be fine. Meanwhile, top side, Lin again does it, beating Demon, one of his most picked champions on this top side. With Circus Blader, catching the tail end of that duel, Lin is truly showing off why you cannot just steal his pick. His bag is deep, and that is incredibly powerful by Lin. Bottom lane also doing pretty decently for the side of Spiritus. Eve, I mean, the Shadowmancer is actually farming significantly better, but they are stable. And that is good enough, especially against the Mage Blade, who will just shove it in. Serpent now attempted here by NRG. It looks like Spiritus will concede it again. Actually, no. SKN thinks he can fight this. Demon is here. Taunt comes through at Knight. Nearly going down. Orion will get punished for his sins. And now Knight will follow as well. Circus Blader, out of position, will just back off. And Serpent contest is false. And Bronzewalker wants to go in. SKN as well, trying to steal it. But in the end, NRG will take it. 4G tries to hit the swap, doesn't get it. So, 2 kills to the way of NRG. They do have a gold lead now. But it is minimal. And Lin still holding a decent gold lead top is pretty good for the chances of Spiritus Core Gaming. As that will be a ton of gold. Fear hits onto him though. But the movement speed, Lin is trying to run away. Will successfully get under tower. And will escape with his life. Bronzewalker tried for a play onto hook, but will not have enough damage to do so. Or get that kill. So pretty solid stuff there from both teams right now. Game is fairly even. No, nothing to break open the game yet, but I expect that to be very soon. Top side, tower is taken by Demon. The pressure is simply too much. Lin will lose theirs. Ult still available for Lin here. Does have final act to use and doesn't even need it. He crits Demon to death. He just fights him. My god. What? Lin just straight up fights the Demon. He is literally fighting his demons as Wake Me Up caught in the mid lane. Fighter will get that last hit. Lin shows up, but not even necessary. He goes to the wall, hits both daggers, trying to chase that White Mage here. But unfortunately, he gets on the tower just enough so that Lin cannot get the engage. And Shadowmancer at the bottom, trying to take the tower, actually decides against it as Morgard now the angle for both teams. Demon found here, swap connects, but he's between multiple enemies. Low HP will potentially have to back off. Bomb will hit onto SKN. Demon swap into Fear will kill off Lin. That's a lot of damage gone as Demon will survive on low HP and just get out of there. Orion, low HP as well from the harass and poke, will have to leave. And this should be first Morgard going the way of NRG. And not even looking to contest as he is quite low. Feedfest in the middle lane, just trying to push his wave out. Orion rushing to the bottom lane for the split. Actually, no, he was trying to go to Serpent, but will not make it in time. Morgard wave in the mid, though, buffed up by White Mage. Now, Serpent, the contest here for Spiritus Core Gaming. White Mage is nearby. NRG looking to contest, but Serpent's already taken, and Taunt lands on the White Mage. Prowl hits, and the Banish follows through, and now SPN might go down here, and he will. Wrecking Ball lands, and Lin will follow. Double kill for their Shadowmancer, who is having a terrific game for the side of NRG. Taunt will follow through. Knight nearly goes down, but will manage to survive. And this Morguard already doing a lot more, as multiple members of Spiritus are dead, and they cannot push out these waves. So NRG really putting bang for buck on this Morguard this time, as Orion being chased down actually isolates Bomber, but they can't close the distance. So in the end, Bomber will survive, and there is no trade potential there for Orion getting chased down in the bottom lane. But he will defend this tower. It's a lot of gold removed, or would be a lot of gold for NRG, but it's unable to be taken. Lin looking for a flank angle here is very hard. As the taunt comes in, White Mage takes a bit of damage. Now Demon still pushing down bottom lane, looking for an angle onto Orion. Hits the Swap Fear, and that should be a kill onto Gunner, as he now chases down Hunter, but will be able to escape the Demon. But Forzy will take this bottom tower. Meanwhile, mid lane again, Bronzewalker and Feastfest just trying to make a play happen. But the gold lead beginning to pile up to insurmountable levels. But SKN, though, still says no, I can do the damage with the crowd control. And successfully do so. Now, Shadowmancer by himself in this bottom lane. I'm not sure if he has to be here. Taunt hits him. And now, potentially, a fight can break out here. Dark Blast will miss. And now getting chased out. SKN, I'm not sure why he keeps standing still AFK. They just let Shadowmancer through. I thought there was a play there, but Spiritus Core Gaming just not on the same page, and SKN just aura farming. This is not the time to be aura farming, my friend. SKN just clears up bottom camp. Morguard is being attempted here by the side of NRG. Fear goes on to 2. Lin has to be forced back, as Morguard is half HP. And NRG will just take this. There is no contest. Second Morguard is massive as well. Feedfest getting dove under tower. Might go down here, as Lin just blows up to the banish. And Spiritus Core Gaming, it might just be too much damage here. As Swamp will come in, Prowl will land, but no kill comes through. Bronzewalker trying to fight back. Actually gets a catch onto White Mage. Stun onto Shadowmancer as well. But the taunt will not come out from Feedfest, so Shadowmancer will walk away with his life. Morguard's still up for another 60 seconds. We will see if they can capitalize on it, and Serpent is being attempted. Orion is walking around here. I'm not sure if he should be here. So he just leaves quickly. And now decides to split push bottom. Nobody is here for the side of NRG. I mean, this is a free tower if he can get to this in time. And he's trying to do so. Middle lane. Banish connects onto Feedfest, who will go down. Tower is taken by Orion. In the meantime, SKN getting pressured. Bronzewalker and Lin trying to frontline, but this tower is falling quickly from the Morguard minions. There are only 2 here, so they have a little bit of time, but the bomb blows them up. The root is good, and Orion cannot stand to the damage, as NRG will take game number 2. Tell you what, Knight was definitely not the pick into 4 DPS. He literally could not close the distance. I think Jiangxi was better for Feedfest. I mean, Knight just did nothing. I mean, obviously, maybe I should have left the pick open more. I don't know. I mean, we picked Knight Fighter. Did we already see? No, they had the triplet pick was Prisoner, Demon, Bomber, and we had double pick, right? I mean, man, it's so hard to hindsight that. It's so hard to hindsight that. Because I wouldn't know they were going to go double mage and just, like, poke us to death, to be honest. I guess I should have considered it as an option, maybe? I don't know. Also, all the jungles were removed as well for SKN. I should have... Was Pyromancer in the pool? Pyromancer maybe was in the pool. I don't know. I need to think about it a little more. I need to keep my eye open for that. Demon ban, cool. Boomerang Hunter's open. We ban Gunner here. Wow! Fuck you too, man. NRG is drafting like their lives depend on it. What is this bullshit? We take fighter here. There's no better first pick, I think. Pyromancer is pretty good. Are we okay with giving them fighter? Actually is open, so I'm okay with that. Let's take Pyromancer here. Prisoner, Shadowmancer. I'm expecting that. We take fighter, and I think we take Jiangshi here as support against all this magic damage, because Jiangshi can close distance and just like run at like it's very tanky, can run at them. That is ultimately the solution against mage comps right now. Nothing else feels as good. I think Jiangshi. We'll have to figure out what our what Lin will be playing. Blader and Hunter are open. Okay, they take. Archer is so bad. I can't believe you're recommending this. 666 health against mages. Bomber, I'm not good. I don't. Man, all the options are terrible. Yeah, Hunter we for sure take. Okay, well, at this point, right? They're looking for a jungler? Either bomber or... I mean, do we want to put SK on a bomber jungle? Maybe. We do have a lot of circles. Like, we have a lot of circles. Maybe we just commit to the circles. We have no hard taunt for Circus, for Circus Blader. So Final Act will one-tap somebody. Either White Mage or Bomber, bro. I actually prefer White Mage here. They can have Bomber. They take Chef instead. Okay, they're trying to outlast... Okay, well, our comp is a lot more poke than theirs, so that makes sense. We'll give Lin Hunter. I believe in his utility with assassins, and then Orion will have Pyromancer just scale up. The push with it as well is pretty good. Chef Pop and lots of magic damage. We just commit to the magic resistance here. SKN, yeah, go magic resist. Feed Pest, go magic resist. And then for Bronzewalker, defense third is fine. Orion, go triple magic. I just need you to hit hard. Maybe SKN just go like triple magic. I don't know. I mean, you're never gonna get to your third item. That's not the problem here. Lin's magic resistance looking like awful. I mean, I might just commit Lin to the all-in. Maybe I don't think magic is gonna help if he's gonna prowl in anyway. For SKN though, magic this third is necessary. I don't need you to like one-shot anything. I just need you to not die instantly so you cast spells. Ganking. Fine. Circus Blader. I think White Mage clears faster than Circus Blader. So you could go like stealing their camps. I'm not sure why that is. Okay, let's try it. And then Hard Engage is fine. Alright, game number 3. Spiritus Core Gaming versus NRG. The series is delivering so far in the playoffs as both teams now 1-1. This time, both of the biggest AD carries for Spiritus have been removed from the pool. And the question becomes, can they adapt to this change? No, maybe many of the doubters of Spiritus will say no. It was a cosmic fluke that they managed to get here, as basically most teams let them have their picks. And top lane, Lin is baited under tower by 4Z and will go down as first blood. Hunter just overstating a little bit. Lin trying to force things. Chef is quite sustainable and will not go down, but actually deciding to stick around, is getting shot up by Lin. Very high chance he goes down here, and Chef will get picked off here. Teleport Strike comes in, and Lin now in the middle lane. The Vampire's level 3. I'm not sure if this is a good idea to engage. Vampire looking for a play onto Fighter. Bronzewalker, man, playing with his life. Oh my god, the poke is incredible. You guys are genuinely insane for playing with so low health bars against a Vampire. You guys are nuts. Regardless, Lin, now level 3 first, is a pretty dangerous position here for Chef. But he teleports in just to get some range to the last hit here. Now Lin level 4 into Chef. Pretty good from his end. As the trains keep coming, Chef should be an advantage here because all the cleavers are hitting. Meanwhile, middle lane, actually, Vampire gets caught under tower. He takes one tower shot on Bronzewalker. That's all he needs to secure the kill. Securing that kill onto mid lane is massive for him. As top lane, the fight continues. Cleavers landing on Lin. And he has to respect it. Forzy actually is forced to base as well. And will not hit level 4. So Lin now with a level advantage in this lane will most likely secure the next level fairly soon. I think Chef is 1-2 minutes away from it, yeah. But when hits level, Lin is most likely going to hit level 5 here. Serpent being attempted by NRG. It looks like they will take it. Not much contest here by Spiritus Core. But actually, as I say that, Firemaster just walks straight into them. And Lin arrives, but arrives late, gets rooted, and will go down. Now, White Mage is here. Line Blast is good, but the taunt lands onto him. And SKN, arriving late to the party, might just go down to the Sanguine here, and he does. So in the end, Spiritus Core Gaming a little bit disjointed on the play. 3 members go down, and NRG take a early lead in this match. Ryan still level 3. Should get level 4 here from this wave, and he does. The Fireball's pretty good for him. And still has a massive CS lead, which is keeping him here. But now, Shadowmancer, I mean, gets into Fog, so will not be chased. Circus Blader getting hit by the Line Blast. Lin tries to go for the play, but Circus Blader survives. Batstorm hits on the multiple, but Pyromancer still alive, gets the damage down, and will survive, recalling just in time here. I'm not sure if Serpent is takeable by Spiritus without Pyromancer to push this play ahead. Lin as well, still dead. No one with ult available. So this might, I mean, this is still a very hard Serpent play. As Fighter attempted to get poked there by Circus Blader, but now Banish connects onto Hunter. Orion is here. Lin's gonna go down again. Now 1-4 on this Hunter. Not his best game, but Orion is picking up the slack. Gets another kill onto Shadow Blader as SKN now getting chased by Hook. Batstorm connects and Sanguine will get the pick off. And both teams fighting for Serpent here. The waves piling up massively. Someone has to catch these. Bronzewalker eventually will. That stop was hilarious. Bronzewalker will catch this wave though. Lin is now here. Should get level 5 off of this as well. And will do so. And Serpent is conceded by the side of Spiritus Core Gaming. They say enough with the fighting. 1,000 gold lead is there for NRG. But this top tower should equalize a little bit. Feed Pest though caught in the jungle. More guard side. Pyromancer and Furnace hits, and the Vampire stuck behind a wall. Overextends. Final act is dodged by the Banish, and Orion, even though he takes a lot of damage here, will be alright. Fireball looking for an angle for it. Bronzewalker looking for a play onto Prisoner. The dive is juicy, but he won't make it in time. This massive mid wave will be cleared out. Bronzewalker wants a base for his tier 4, and he gets it. And this game so far has been an incredibly messy one. As Lin just farming up mid wave here, trying to get a couple of CS. Prisoner is here as well. Fireball, though. Orion will clear it immediately and gets his tier 5. That's a big power spike. At middle lane, Prisoner is caught. Takes a lot of damage, but there's not enough CC to keep him in place. Batstorm to dodge the Light Blast. Not sure if that was necessary, but will happen. Now, Shadowmancer on the bottom side here has to be a bit careful, but all the attention is on the Vampire. Now, SKN under tower takes a lot of damage. Now, Chef nearly goes down, but too tanky to get picked off. Will finally go down. Final act insta-gives Fighter. And the dive onto Vampire baited Spiritus Core Gaming in a terrible position. and gets 3 of their members killed. Now, Prisoner, maybe it's his turn to overextend as Hunter does a lot of damage. Again, still has to respect it. As Lin will not get a kill. And Morgan being started here by NRG. Again, without a lot of damage. So I believe Princess Core Gaming should arrive in time to contest. Feedfest does not have ult though. And they try to turn on to Lin, but Lin will just run away. Gets under tower in time. Fighter is here. Forzy's still going for it. Wraith Aura used by Jaxi to stay alive. It will successfully do so, but will not have that for the next fight. As Fireball and Burning Floor just clears the way quickly for Orion. And now, again, in the jungle, fighting for Morgard. Banish hits onto 2. Now SKN a little bit exposed. But the oppression hits on the 3. The smash! Infernus combo! It's disgusting from Spiritus Core Gaming! And they suddenly turn the game around with a combo wombo! Lin Sanity again gets a triple kill to his name. And he gets a massive gold injection, as well as a potential Morgard take here. As Vampire does bait them off of Morgard, trying to fight for Serpent. Batstorm's away. So Hook buying time for his team to get back into the fight. But an incredible team fight combo by Spiritus Core Gaming. There have been questions about their teamwork for the entire season. But in that one moment, it looks like they found it. Crit will steal Serpent though, as they simply do not have the juice to finish the Serpent. But still, NRG rocked surely by that play. Serpent being stolen though does swing momentum to their side a little bit. But now Lin, with that massive gold injection, is a potential massive damage threat that they have to consider. If Lin gets a free fire position on this in this game, it's going to be bad. Oppression is ready for SKN. Infernus hits onto 2. Final Act used, but it's not going to get a kill. Banish hits onto 2 as well for the side of NRG. Smashes onto 3 though. Wraith Aura used as well, but only traded for crit. Now Morgan being attempted here by NRG. The mid wave has to be pushed. Morgard still being attempted here, and Spiritus Core Gaming are between 2 decisions. Now rotating to Morgard quickly is Lin and Feedfest. But they decide against it. They'll concede it to push down mid-wave. Actually, no. Scratch that. Lin is here. So is Bronzewalker. They're trying to steal it, but they're not going to get it. Taunt will miss. Prowl backwards. Prowl now back forward. Bash will hit on the chef, trying to get that kill. And the bashes are good. But Lin, trying to fight back here, does a lot of damage to Prisoner. Will get it. So punished immediately for this Morgard take is NRG. The gold lead swings back in their favor as this game, truly the definition of back and forth. Final Act and Banish hits onto Feedfest. Does have Wraith Aura still, but will not use it. Just goes down. And Bronzewalker, he has to be careful. This could be an ended down mid situation if they're not aware. Luckily, NRG too busy to and has to defend the side lanes. Orion will get caught for doing exactly that. Buying time for Spiritus Core Gaming. Will be up in 35 seconds, and that should be when Morgard ends. Bottom tower should fall here, though, for the side of NRG. Lin, now up, though. 3,000 gold, about to finish his second item. As the third Serpent now for NRG is pretty good for overall stats. Lin, trying to take top tower. Decides against hitting it. Multiple members now of NRG are here. And he prowls away. Gets away. Trying to escape. Batstorm is well committed. And Final Act will secure it. Lin trying to escape, but it was not enough. Bronzewalker and Fetus getting chased down mid. But this is just all by time. Morgard not used effectively here by NRG. Again, this has been their kryptonite this series. Getting picked apart here by Spiritus Core Gaming. Buying some time for everyone to respawn. Everyone to reset the waves. Now mid, they're still forcing it, NRG. With Prisoner and Vampire, they are sticking around here. SKN is in the neighborhood. Does not have oppression available. But Bronzewalker wants to fight. Wraith Aura used, and now Vampire under a lot of danger. Batstorm is available and will escape in time out of range. Now Bronzewalker, though, and Feedfest still trying to fight the Prisoner out of position here, and he has no defensive items, but the dive will not come through. And Spiritus just pushes down mid lane here. Shadowmancer does the opposite. Pushes down bottom wave, but Spiritus Core Gaming now starting up Morgard here. Batstorm used. Bronzewalker will dodge it. So a Crusher's cooldown used already, and the Morgard will bait in Circus Blader to instantly get him killed. Lin will go down as well as a Bandit hits onto the entire team of Spiritus. However, can they fight back? Oppression hits onto multiple. Wraith Aura used and Vampire is dead. Feed Fest on this incredibly powerful Bruiser tech, doing a lot here as Shadowmancer nearly goes down but gets under tower in time. Survives just barely as SKN, the secondary damage core of Spiritus, really sticking up for them, especially with Lin instantly exploding to the final act assassination move of Crit, who is honestly keeping a Hunter in check. Now middle lane banish again onto Fighter and Feedfest, who's getting chased down. Bronzewalker trying to run for his life, will escape, and now Hunter goes in, trying to do some damage. The Chef, though, is incredibly tanky. Lin, a lot of poke. He has to be careful with his positioning. We'll get the second tier 2 ready. Now 50% crit chance on this Hunter is disgusting. We will have to see if it is enough win these fights around. He is still very volatile. And now Shadowmancer, though, gets caught by the slow. This is a very big kill. Infernus used as well as Prowl to secure it. Now Crit, the other damage source, has to hit a final act to win this fight. But Chef is caught. Will take out, and Prisoner will follow. Now Vampire and Circus Blader, the only ones left alive. Circus Blader looking for an angle for final act. Will use it onto Lin. Will get that kill. Now splitting apart Spiritus is Crit, who gets another kill with Hook. And Spiritus Core Gaming, blow for blow with NRG right now in game number 3. A crucial game number 3, might I add. As both teams fighting to get that series lead. This has been an incredible game, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible game number 3. Both teams know the value of it. And now, once again, NRG starting up Morgard. Still, respawn timer is very long for Spiritus, as Morgard will potentially fall here to the massive wave top. It has to be addressed. But Orion immediately goes to the split push side lanes. Will buy time. Will probably throw his body on the line here to buy Spiritus some time. And he will do so. There's 4 members here. Banish used onto him. He is for sure dead to rights. But the wave is cleared. Top lane wave is gone. And middle tower is taken by Fiendfest. So the objective of Orion is accomplished. Fourth Serpent, though, is big for NRG. But as I mentioned, look at the waves. The waves are all in favor of Spiritus now. Orion sacrificing his body to make sure that NRG cannot win this game immediately off of just this Morgan tick. Now 40 seconds from the timer. There is no mini wave middle. Prowl used backwards, as there's still quite a few members of NRG mid. There is a wave now here. They're going to try and hold it. Lin is here, so is Bronzewalker with a flank angle. But Banish hits onto Lin. And that is not looking good. He will fall back in time. This Morgan wave, though, still middle lane. There's a lot of AoE. Infernus hits onto Circus Blader. It takes a lot of damage. Fireball as well to come through. And they have to respect the poke. It is disgusting here from Spiritus. As Fire looking for an angle on the stun. Hits onto 2. Burning floor. Not enough to get a kill. And that will be that. Top lane. Morgan wave being pushed in. Chef bottom also. But the Morgan wave expires. And Spiritus buy themselves another 2 minutes. And middle lane. NRG looking for the kill shot. Bat Storm used. But I don't think they're going to get a kill to Feedfest. Light Blast is good. SKN doing a lot here. But Final Act nearly kills him off instantly. And will do so finally. And now Orion goes down bottom lane. Gets caught by Shadowmancer and Vampire. And that's 2 damage dealers gone. Lin is still topside fighting off the Chef. And now Feedfest goes down. And even though they held off for so long, that just might be game here for the side of Spiritus. As Shadowmancer does a lot of poke damage. And now Morgard being attempted. 3 members dead for Spiritus. There is no angle this time. And that just might have been the thing that broke the camel's back here. Lin pushing down the side. Batstorm hits him. And he just gets blasted by the magic damage. There's nothing he can do. Not with a 5v5. Crit in the middle lane. Full scaled up with the crit damage now. Fighter has to back off. Final Act will hit him as well. The damage is good, and Bronze Walker will go down. SKN out of position will go down as well. This Morgard buff is working its magic on the towers, as there's nothing else Spiritus Core Gaming can do. NRG will be taking game number 3 in a barn burner of a game. And man, the damage was incredible in the late game. It was a close game, but unfortunately Lin just unable to survive in the late game, especially against double mage. It was just too hard. Okay. Lin is getting deleted in these late game scenarios, man. He's getting deleted. I really needed him to. I regret not building Magic Resistance third. I didn't expect the game to go that long, man. Lightning Mage ban. Let's ban Shadowmancer. Get rid of that pick. Prisoner ban. Okay, Boomerang Hunter is open. So is Fighter. Gunner is open. Shit, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna lose the fucking Gunner again. No, we're not. No, we're not. I fucking refuse. I'm gonna do something unprecedented. We take Fighter, Vampire. Oh, Pyromancer's open. Pyromancer. Okay, they take Vampire, they take Monk. Oh my fucking god. There's so much shielding, man! Speedfest. I really need you on Bard. Like, seriously, I really need you on Bard. But can you play Bard? Can you play Bard? Oh, okay. I need him on Bard. I just like the only way we're gonna get to Gunner is if we literally delete his front line. And that has to be the play. Also, there's something buggy with the Hunter AI. Like, the range increase expires and he just stops shooting. He just, like, stands there AFK for 0.3 seconds. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, this is so awful! Oh, it's Gunner top, actually. Maybe it's playable. Oh my god, this is my worst. It's Gunner ADC. Alright, farming cover, play bot side. Don't let crit take your camp, man. Hard engage, yeah, still fine. It's just Vampire. We need to not die. That is the question. That is the goal. We need to not die to Gunner. Not sure how easy that will be, but we will certainly try. Go magic first, and then and then double defensive here. I don't think Vampire's gonna one-tap a Jiangshi. And triple magic. Yeah, Bronze Walker, magic resistance first because you're that guy. Defense second because of the Gunner. That's fine for Orion. Feed fast. Yeah, defense first HP. This is it, boys. I cannot believe I let Gunner open. Oh my god, Gunner is open! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I let Gunner through. We're gonna leave because of Gunner, aren't we? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, please. Gunner has been nerfed to the ground, surely. Surely. Oh, no, he didn't get nerfed at all this patch. Alright. Game number 4. NRG versus Spiritus Core Gaming. Spiritus Core Gaming on the verge of being eliminated from the playoffs, and their chances from Division 1 removed. Gunner, a really big curse on their season so far, has been let through this time. We will see if they will finally beat their demons here. I mean, it'll be a very hard ask, as Gunner has notoriously stomped them out this entire season, but they'll get first blood on it. Feed Fest on the Bard, of all people, will get that kill onto the Gunner. Early game is pressuring him a lot, so pretty good from him. Stun connects onto Vampire. Just trying to clear the wave under tower here. Will hit the Sanguine, and Bronzewalker continuing to fight under tower here. Blood Splash. The tower will kill him, and Bronzewalker baits Vampire into spamming spells onto him, and will just die for it. I mean, he's already on 17 stacks, don't get me wrong. Pretty good. But overextending there. SKN now, though, out of position. Monk and Crypto chasing him down. I think he should be alright. Should make it to tower range. Daggers keep missing by crit, so he'll be okay. Fireball will miss as well, as SKN will just go back to his camp. Bottom lane, Orion doing a lot of damage to this tower, especially with the attack speed buff from Bard. This is exactly why it seems like Spiritus Core Gaming picked this Bard for Feed Fest. This lane is incredibly strong, very oppressive, just keeps Gunner honest, and also is a fantastic steroid for Boomerang Hunter, who already really benefits from bonus attack speed, especially with his output. Clears the wave instantly with his with triple throw, and the attack speed buff will help him clear the wave as well. Now, Serpent being attempted here by Spiritus, and it looks like NRG want to contest, but they'll be late to the play. Everyone from NRG coming from base, as Monk trying to buy some time. Fireball will be here, and blue team, Spiritus will take it. Infest. And Orion goes back to the regularly scheduled programming, trying to push out this wave, but Gunner does a lot of damage. And Crit is in range, trying to force a play onto Orion, but Orion gets under tower and just harasses them back. Dagger hits onto him, though. He's been trying to make Crit in, nearly dies for his greed. But in the end, we'll be alright. We'll have to base now, though, in this wave. Will be lost under tower as Elaser looking to push this tower himself. As Gunner doing a lot of damage to it. I mean, he is nearly taking it by himself. Boomerang Hunter will arrive in time. He takes a tower shot for his troubles. So, this push should go the other way. As now Monk isolated in this lane. But Orion will be reliably pushing this tower down. They actually both reset. Gets their item upgrades, and now rotating mid are Spiritus Core Gaming's bot lane, so they'll be considering this tower bottom, it looks like. Never mind, they actually rotate back around. A crit will be spotted in the jungle. Orion will use Boomerang and will steal the camp. That's a lot of money into the pocket of Orion. So pretty good for him. Gets level 6, meanwhile mid lane. Bronzewalker nearly goes down, but Final Act will secure it. The tower shots will not be enough. Crit will get away with murder there, literally. Under the tower of Spiritus Core Gaming. SKN is in the mid, trying to contest, but Fireball will push back NRG here as they try to chase down SKN, but he'll be alright. Fireballs will clear mid wave pretty easily as well, so SKN will get a lot of money back injected into him. Bottom lane continue to get pushed in here by the minion wave as Orion just gets the early shove. Shields up as Monk tries to chase Bard, but I'm not sure if that's ideal. Bard ult used as well as Orion. They have to respect the damage. The Boomerang bounces kills Crit from across the screen, as you do not underestimate Boomerang Hunter with a Bard buff behind it. Now Morgard being attempted here by Spiritus Core Gaming as Bard continues to buff himself here to assist in the pressure. Stun comes into Spirit Caller, and the damage is still pretty good. No ult available here for Monk to Dive for the all-in. No Batstorm either. No, a lot of resources missing for the side of NRG. Fireballs keep connecting, and now SKN out of position. Bard ult is back though. Now Jiangxi with the ult. Wraith Aura is available, and Brian deletes Gunner as he just charges forward. He is not to be underestimated. NRG does push him off of Morgard, but in the end, it's a 1-for-1 trade. But now the ADC of Spirituous Core Gaming gets their team tier 5 ready. Is going to catch a massive bottom wave here, just trying to continue raising the gold stakes. Bronze Walker charges forward, trying to buy Fiendfest some room, and he'll get it, but now he'll die for his sins, trying to make space for Fiendfest. I mean, he successfully does so. He keeps Fiendfest alive. But I'm not sure if that's what he wanted. Orion clears the bottom wave, and tower will fall. Morgan being attempted here by NRG. Orion connecting, and now NRG considering turning the fight around here onto the Pyromancer, but Jiangxi is here with Wraith Aura. Infernus is on the 2 as well, and the boomerang bounce, it's good! The damage, the AoE burst is too much for NRG. And once again, in the 5v5 team fights, they hold no candle in this mid-game of Spirituous Core Gaming, as their team just melts like butter. Crit, they just ult him twice, and he explodes like a balloon. His HP pool not high enough to survive it. How much damage does the boomerang do right now? 30 plus 80%, increasing damage by 5%. So what? He's taking like 800 damage from just the boomerang, and that's not including the Infernus, which is also doing somewhere upwards of 500 damage or 400 damage roughly. Yeah, 400 damage. Crit though going on to Fiendfest, but Fiendfest will be fine. Has defensive item first, so it's a very hard kill for the Circus Blader, as SKN just poking them away. They can't even contest. Pyromancer shoving this mid wave. SKN doing wonders on the Pyromancer, and now Gunner out of position bottom lane as Orion deletes him. Infernus even used for good measure. They're like, get this fucker out of here. Spirituous Core Gaming, I don't want to jinx it, but it's looking good. They may have overcome their demons. This composition may be the answer for Gunner, as he has no way to enter the fight. Vampire gets picked off. The front and back between Lin and Orion is good. Once again, Lin's sanity and Orion's belt to ass. Going crazy in this game. Middle lane tower nearly falling here. Morgard buff is excellent. Monk tries to push them away, but the damage from Orion and Lin, too much to bear. Mid tower taken by Fiendfest, who just decides to take it for himself, for God's sake. Now Gunner trying to go crazy with a front to back peel, but Fiendfest with the steroids make it a lot easier to contest the Bard. He even ults for good measure. Final act will probably kill him. Actually, no, it doesn't. The defensive item keeps him alive. Orion is here. He's trying to 1v5. Orion, you're crazy. Do not do this. He does have ult, though. That's why he's feeling a little brave. Okay, but not that brave. He will back off. He will respect it. Morgard is up. There are bigger pressing issues to attend to. Orion will try and split push, but his team says no. Come to the Morgard, and he will concede. Reconvenes with his squad. And there will be no contest from NRG. They're busy resetting the waves. I mean, Gunner is so afraid. He is not pushing this wave. Look at how far he's hiding. He does not want to push this wave. He doesn't know where they are. But he'll find out once Morgard is taken. He did not want to get picked off and lose the game there. Serpent will be taken, though, by NRG. A good solid number by the side of Spirituous Core Gaming to take that. And they are getting a solid lead here. Looking to end the game. As top lane getting pushed in. Gunner nearly goes down to the Morgan wave bottom as well. And now this game looking like in dire straits for NRG. Lin is trying to push top side. And the Morgan wave bottom wave as well, pushing some problem. Infernus used middle, as Bronze Walker does overextend. The tower will most likely kill him. Final act used as well to secure it. But the Morgan wave, look at how massive it is. NRG cannot stop this. They will not be able to stop Spirituous Core Gaming from forcing game number 4 as they battle through their demons. And the Bard pickup for Fiendfest looks perfect in game number 4. Incredible. I fucking knew it. Anybody who was like, Bard, it might be GG. Fiendfest on Bard, GG. I knew it. I knew Bard was the best possible pick in the scenario. I knew it. My brain was like, it's Bard. The right pick is Bard. The only thing holding me back was I was thinking, but it's not comfortable for FeedFest though. Is FeedFest gonna throw the game of it? No. It was the only pick that worked here. We had to kill Gunner, like, off cooldown. And the fastest way to do it was with Boomerang right clicks. Because she just hits harder than Gunner, obviously. But obviously she needs attack speed steroids. So I was like, it has to be Bard. It has to be Bard. Oh my god, I'm so glad I made a decision. Oh my god, we beat Gunner, boys. We fucking beat Gunner. Oh, they're gonna ban Bard though. I mean, this reveals our hidden strat, right? The other team's probably like, oh my god, they have a hidden strat against Gunner. They just pick Bard and we lose the game. It is Silver Scrapes, boys. It is motherfucking Silver Scrapes. We are banning Shadowmancer. Oh, they have first pick. Take it. Take Gunner. I fucking dare you. Take Gunner. He's open. That's what I thought, pussy. Boomerang Hunter. Fighter. Let them take Gunner. I don't care. They leave Gunner open. Interesting. Very interesting. Man, I really don't want them to have fucking Gunner, bro. I don't want to pick Bard. They're baiting me into picking Bard. Because if I pick Bard and they do some bullshit like fucking... Give me some time. I need some time to think. I need some time to think. What could they possibly pick against Bard right now that is in the meta? Light Mage? They could go something like Light Mage Vampire. And I'm full cooked. Well, no, that's really bad. I mean, Gunner's not going to be playable, but like... Does that matter? I have to take Bard. If I take Bard and they take Gunner, what do I do? Lin, I mean, Lin's on Jiangxi already. We can take Circus Blader for SKN. We have to take Bard. I'm not married to the idea. I'm not married to the idea. If they take Bard, I am Gunner. Sorry, I expect. It's got to be Gunner jungle, right? This is a full. This is a full bait. No, it's Bomber. Wait, it's Gunner top. Wait, it's Gunner top. It's Gunner top. It's Gunner top. It's Gunner top. Gunner top. Gunner top. So Lin is gonna be playing Jiangxi into it. Is there a jungle angle that really works here? I think Hunter is good here. I mean, against tanks like Chef, it's so hard to justify. So hard to justify against tanks. Vampire is open. Vampire can jungle. Fuck it. I trust. SKN, you've played Vampire jungle before. We have won with it before. It's not a foreign concept. But this is basically Orion and Feedfest's legacy game. They have to win their lane. If they don't win their lane, this game is over. Like, 100% over. Knight Gunner bottom. So instead of Monk, they have Knight to peel for the Gunner. Pyromancer top, Bomber in the jungle. Ganking, bottom side. Play for bottom side. Lin, I'm confident Lin will win this top side. Mid lane. They don't have any assassins. They do have... Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I hate this part of the... Their team comp is mixed. Like, I wish I could edit their... I wish I could set conditionals for their items. Because their composition is mixed. If Pyromancer is winning and I'm going defensive, it's over for me. If their AD carry is scaling and I'm going magic resist so that I don't get poked to death in these team fights, I'm cooked. So I have no, like, I have to account. Oh my god, man. The defensive item buildup should be whichever lane is winning. But because I can't do that, I just have to predict which lane will be winning. I just have to guess. I think Pyromancer will win his lane. And eventually, Gunner will scale up to do damage, but Boomerang Hunter and Bard should keep him in check. So I need magic resist early so that Pyromancer can't fucking poke you guys to death. And then later on you can buy defensive items to tank the bombs. And to just survive the frontline defense. I mean, this is a gamble of hell! But we have to try. Let's do it, man. Game number 5. NRG versus Spiritus Core Gaming in the quarterfinals of the Division 2 playoffs. Absolute cinema, ladies and gentlemen. As Bronzewalker once again on the anchor fighter, never has been forced out of his comfort zone in this mid lane. However, Feedfest evolving in this series, picking up the Bard to ensure lane dominance and presence. We will see if that is the true solution here. Even now with the Knight, which is one of the best defensive peels in the game, Orion is forced to base and Feedfest goes down. And immediately the benefit of this Knight pick shows its fangs as it baits Feedfest on the tower, taunts him, and gets him killed. Already, Wake Me Up on his legendary, on his staple Knight pick is showing off why you do not let him have it. But Feedfest, he had an excellent showing in Bard. Game 1 was, in the previous game, was it an anomaly because it was the perfect game for it? Or can he make it work in this game number 2? He is absolutely necessary for allowing Spiritus Core Gaming to deal with Gunner in the late game. We'll have to see. Orion still trying to keep a CS advantage in mid lane. Crit actually caught by Bronzewalker here. Will get the pick. Bronzewalker will take that kill as Bomber is removed from it. SKN now bottom lane. Here to harass Knight here. He is here to do a lot of poke damage. He is... Oh my god, Knight is taking a lot of damage. Has to back off from the damage as SKN shows up, forces Knight out of lane, and gives Orion a lot of tempi by himself. Also solo XP as well. Orion considering basing, but Bard is coming back, so decides to stay in lane to push it out a little bit more. And we'll finally recall his Feedfest still level 2. We'll hit level 3 very soon. Couple more minions as Knight trying to look for a taunt but will not get it. Middle lane is a wash as Chef is basically unkillable by Bronzewalker. Top lane miraculously also a wash as Lane is holding his own against Pyromancer. Bottom lane though is where the action will be at. Orion level 4, Feedfest now level 3, and Spiritus Core Gaming will be first on the action. SKN level 4 as well. And the damage from Boomerang Hunter is pretty good. Bomber has to be careful. Life bar getting low, but Chef will heal him up. Serpent nearly going down here. Who will take it? It will be NRG. Stolen by the Gunners there. As Unicorn will grab it. But Feedfest under tower is getting taunted, but Knight doesn't want to overcommit. Orion in the middle lane is low as well. We'll try and rotate bottom to catch this wave, but he is quite low, so he'll just base instead. Gunner will do a lot of damage to this tower before any answer is appeared. I mean, he's trying to take... He might take it in time. Unicorn will take it, but now SKN is here. Batstorm hits onto 2, and SKN is doing a lot of damage onto Knight. I'm not sure if Knight should stick around. He's taking a lot of sanguine damage, and SKN will punish that tower take with a kill onto Knight. And now, with Knight dead, I mean, this is a really good time to take a tower. Orion, though, will base instead, deciding against it as Gunner is poking Feedfest off of the tower. And now Bomb hits onto him. Actually, never mind, he dodges it. Feedfest just walking away from everything. Now Orion is here to cover his support. Now Gunner doing a lot of damage to Orion, though. He does not respect it and will get shot down here. Almost in range, but gets away in time. And Scan is nearby. And Bomber again still trying to poke, but he gets baited under tower. Crit! Orion outplays him. He was baiting him in, trying to make him think he was in bomb range, but it wasn't. And Bomber will just go down. Morgard is being attempted, but with no jungler. This is a really sketchy play. Now, Gunner out of position. Backstorm is available, and SKN deletes him. No Gunner for this play. Does NRG. And Furnace is on to 4. But can they make something happen here? NRG. No, they will not. Knight will receive the chef buff as Orion gets killed off by 4Z on this Pyromancer, who just flanks around and escapes with his life as well. Getting the kill onto Orion, but now actually sticking around. Not sure if he wants to be here. Fireball hits. And now Chef is here as well as Bomber. Bronzewalker will dodge it. Now Batstorm hits onto 3 though, and SKN doing so much work, but Lin is low. Will get poked away as Morgard attempted here. Crit once again had to base, but now Chef out of position. Bronzewalker will get that kill, and now NRG trying to force a fight. Orion is here with a boomerang bounce available. Gunner in a little bit of a suspicious position, but we'll be alright. Feedfest taking a lot of burn damage. Looking to recall, but decides to stick around as his team forces him. Stun connects on the Pyromancer. Will get that kill. The boomerang bounces is good. Forces Gunner away. His shields up for Knight. Will not be enough. Batstorm will secure it, and Bronzewalker gets another. And NRG, another team fight lost. And if you are an NRG fan, you are pulling your hair out. These plays not going in their favor, as it just seems disjointed. They keep giving Spiritual Score Gaming time to get their cooldowns. As Orion now sees a massive bottom wave and sees the Serpent being taken as well. Will opt against it. The team wants to go for Serpent. He is on his way to do so. Serpent number 2 here for NRG. They've been very good at those. But now Morgard half HP. Orion does not have ult available. Bomb used onto him and he's out of position. Will go down here for sure. Wraith Aura though used to try and chase down the Gunner. It's pretty good damage. But the Batstorm will secure it. And now Infernus hits onto just the Bard. As now it's a 1-for-1 trade. ADCs both go down. SKN and Lin in tandem to keep this game going. Bronzewalker as well. Let's not forget. 4 kills to his name. Making some incredible plays on this fighter. As he just clears bottom wave here. Tower was taken in the meantime. But middle lane now. Feedfest is caught. And the damage from Pyromancer is good. Will secure that kill. As he only has the defensive item ready to protect himself from the Bomber. And RG, have to be careful. Orion again out of position, gets taunted under tower. Is a little bit precarious position, but will be fine. Will escape in time with his life. SKN, bottom lane, will clear this wave out himself. That's a lot of money injected back into his pockets. As he will reset as well for the cowl. Bronzewalker middle lane is building towards the defensive item. The fireball is good. Now attempted Morgard here by NRG, but Spiritual Core Gaming are here. Orion once again, front to back, gets taunted and gets killed. Doesn't even get ult off. Feedfest does not have level 5. Finally gets it, but Morgard is being taken. SKN and Lin in range, but no Batstorm to speak of. Wraith Aura is ready, but they cannot contest it. So they'll just take it, but hang on. Lin trying to get a killer, but the Gunner damage is good. He's doing a lot of poke. The taunt hits him, but the Wraith Aura buying him some precious time. Bard ult used as well, defensively, to threaten them back. But with the Morgard taken here, NRG is looking to push mid tower down. They will do so. Batstorm hits onto the Gunner. Bronzewalker dashes away. He's taking too much damage from the minion wave and decides that it's not worth the attempt onto the Gunner. Top lane, though, will be held by Lin, fortunately. So they won't lose that tower. And the gold is only 2,000, mind you. Not massive. Or actually, 1,000. It's not big enough. The biggest disparity here is from the top side, as Lin is not even on his first item. As Infernus deletes the Bard, and this is what I was talking about. How am I supposed to predict whose lane is gonna win here? Because now I wish my mid laner went double magic resist. Now that he doesn't, and the top laner is nearly about to complete his second, he's about to become the biggest threat in this game. Orion rolls out the boomerang, but it's straight into the batter, so it's gonna do nothing here. And Serpent number 3 for NRG secured with this Morgard buff. No contest will come through for Spiritus. As Bronzewalker now, middle lane, almost gets caught. Getting chased down, and Infernus will hit him. And the Bard ult used as well to buy some time, but the Gunner damage is too much. And prophecy is being foretold here. As it's not even the gunner that's the problem. The pyromancer is doing so much damage that the gunner is front to backing. Look at the damage! There's nothing they can do! And Spiritus Core Gaming, this might be it for them. Foreguard buff ends. The waves on the sides need to be addressed, so NRG will go do that, but the gold lead is now 5,000, and this gunner, I don't know if they have an answer anymore. Now that he's scaled up, these magic resistance items look stupid, but also this pyromancer with a 4,000 gold lead is so dangerous that these magic resistance items are necessary. Now Morguard being attempted here, no vision on it. Versus Core Gaming have no idea this is happening, and I think this might be the nail in the coffin as they're trying to push down mid lane, at least buy themselves some room. I mean, they'll do so as NRG is pathing bottom immediately. I mean, this is where the opposing wave is, but the wave is cleared by Orion, and Furnace is used, and Gunner trying to chase down Orion. He is so strong. There is nothing to stop him with the Chef and buff as well. Bronzewalker and Feedfest are in the flag, though. I mean, there's still a chance here for them to do something. Bard ult is available. He gets Firebolt, and he's just gonna die to another one. If he's not careful, Gunner will chase him down instead. Firebolt will secure that kill, and the Morguard minions are here. Lin has to back off. Even with Wraith Aura on, Bronzewalker will go down, and NRG pull it off in game number 5. As Spirit Core Gaming, the Bard pick gets baited out of them. And bottom lane is in absolute shambles. I mean, we lost to Gunner. There's nothing I can do about that. They picked double hyper carry and then just deleted us from the game. I'm heartbroken. We're in Div 2 for another season. I mean, the worst part about this is I have no money to roster change. So we're just gonna have to stick with it and then see how we do in the summer. But fuck, man. That's so heartbreaking. Wow. Wow. I'm at the loss for words. Our rally back into the season was all for nothing. We get denied by NRG, who we've never beaten before, and will not continue doing so. Weekly trader report. Yeah, everyone's scaling up. A loss, but not a collapse. Rookie fan base. Lin has the biggest fan base I've ever seen in my life. Lee Squadron collapses against NRG, never saying 3-2. Yes. I mean, the last game, literally exactly what I foretold happened. I needed to build against the AD carry that will get an early advantage, and I did so. However, it wasn't enough because I went defensive for Bard because I was like, if I go magic resistance and he dies in this lane, it's going to be disastrous. It's gonna perma feed. So I had to go defensive so he didn't die. He died anyway. Feedfest living up to his name. I mean, man, what a worse time to turn back into a pumpkin for Feedfest in that last game. I'm so upset. I mean, I was right. That game is decided from the bot lane. Like, if that bot lane goes well for us, then the game is winnable. The game is easy, because everyone's built magic resistance, so we just tank Pyromancer and we fight them. But if bottom lane loses, then we have a problem. We have a two-pronged problem, where Lin is on fucking Jiangxi, trying to front to back, and there's no ADC to front to back for. I'm at a loss for words, man. That set 4 draft was generational. Like the game 4 draft was straight up generational. You'll never, that kind of brilliancy doesn't come easy, boys. Like I'll tell you that much. Especially with a team that's like full of holes like that. Like recognizing that Bard was literally the best possible pick in human history. I mean that doesn't come every draft, and this is why. That is the beauty of. That is the beauty of not having Fearless, because I would not have that situation if Fearless existed, because like again 90% of the roster would have been gone by that point, and the brilliancy would not, like, finding the brilliant moment to pick a hero that is not good for the most of the season, and that one moment Bard is actually the most broken possible pick. It was magnificent. But again, all of that for nothing. Game number 5, it was as foretold. If top and bottom, if both AD carries scale up, there's literally nothing we can do. We cannot build defensive items for both sides. One of them has to lose. One of them has to lose their lane, or otherwise we're fucked. And yeah, I don't know what to say. We'll just play through here. He said stress. Yeah. I mean, your stress should be fucking high, buddy. Your stress should be high. Why? Like, I mean, what do you want me to do about this, Speedfest? Huh? What do you want me to do about this? Dead ass though. What do you want me to do about this? And if NRG make it to Division 1, I will be less angry. Bay sees more camera time. I mean, yeah, I'm not letting him train. Magic Feet Fest. Fucking lock in, pussy. Alright, what was I saying? And what's the standings? So, okay, NRG did make it to the finals. Okay, tell you what, if NRG win the finals, then I'm not mad. Then that means we lost to the best team in Division 2. At least as presently constituted. But the problem now is Division 2 is going to get harder, because the Division 1 team is going to get to Division 2, and they're going to be top 1-2. That's a problem. This is another reason why I wanted to get out of Div 2 as soon as possible, because now there's going to be a Div 1 team in our fucking pool that we'll have to fight against. Oh my god, man. What a disastrous season. How's there's Div 1 playoff doing? Oh, Team Liquid. And okay. Interesting. We'll see how it goes. Report, lane going up, very nice. SK. Everyone's just going up. I mean, Rex, again, you need to scale faster than this, buddy. I don't. Go up faster, please. Everyone's scaling up has gone so much slower. I understand it's because their stats are now like really high, but Lin merchandise nearly sold out. Not sold out yet. Tell me when they're sold out. What's our power rankings? We were 6-7. We're back to down to 73. We're still in the best division in the world, I guess. I don't know how this is possible. This is 2 saves in a row now. That somehow NA is the best. NRG lost to Jev. Fantastic. They lost to Jev. We stopped Jev, by the way. We stopped Jev the entire season. Oh, well. What's our schedule looking like? It's ML, right? Yep. We're not in anything because we're Division 2, so we're just watching. We're probably gonna have to skip the empty period. Maybe not, actually. We'll see. Actually, no, we should probably skip the empty period. There's nothing happening. But we'll end it there. There's patch notes, but I'm gonna save it for next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I failed I failed at Spiritus as a coach, and the comeback was for nothing in the end. But hopefully we will bounce back. Hopefully next time you see me, next split, we will make it there. We will see.